demise, envision my downfall, that's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah. Pound, pound, pound for 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 pound. Will feel like the night of the fight.
It's Clarissa Terry Belter Harper. She won the These two have certainly talked the talk now. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. She got out of the way of that right hook. Nice lead hook. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Right hook is scoring. Those counter punches have to hurt. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. A lot of effort being exerted here. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. There's the bell for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the table. The bell rings and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Down goes Clarissa Shields. She knocked her spark out with that shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and she's got an impressive lead here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Her stamina is... Hold that thought! Terry Harper just got rocked.
Tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. What a huge... Back at it in round 4. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy, does she need it, because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing, looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Only catching air with that hook. Let's score with that right uppercut. Nope, that hook won't score. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Just missing with the uppercut. What desire, but at what cost? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Now look, relax, yeah? Don't let her get back into the fight.
Doing your thing.
On to the fifth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. How about that time counter shot? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for...
And Shields is down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 unto me. Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Shields in that lap. There's the bell to start round 6. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. Is how you are going to deal with this.
She scores with that counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Holding nothing back here in the round. She wasn't ready for that counter. They threw the hook. It didn't land. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Punch, counter punch. Failing to score with that right hook. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. This fight will continue. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who. There's the bell to start round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Big whiff with the right hook. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice counter shot by her. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
She catches and counters. Nice counter. Down goes Terry Harper. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not okay.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right.
And we enter the 8th round. Well, Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Good counter punching. Good counter shot by her. That right hook's blocked. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
You're taking too much. The fight is over.
And the referee will stop it. This fight is over.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stopped.
Despite what the... Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.